downtown Detroit. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Come on! 180!
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 23. Big Grady Jarrett shuts it down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad.
It is second and 9. To throw is Goff. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Third down and 9.
Five. Value three.
From the gun, it's Goff. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. Goff's go-to guy, St. Brown, Amon-Ra gives the Lions a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff to throw. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. A tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8.
Listen. 180!
Throwing, Goff. To the outside, that's St. Brown. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down.
Go. 180.
Out of the shotgun, it's gone. This throw taken in by Amon-Ra. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here we go. 180.
A give left side, here's Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
2 for 1. DC. Harbaugh. Hey, Shell.
Throwing on second down. Goff. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And third down coming up.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
180. Jester.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Tyler Gordon on the tackle. A gain of 4 brings up second down at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Here we go. Strike. Ready.
Now this looks like a design run, and he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And with that run, it puts them on the doorstep of the end zone. This has been a really impressive series up until this point, Mike. I mean, so much that anything less than a touchdown kind of feels like a letdown.
This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door. 1st and goal. The Lions called their first timeout. Long opening drive. It's taken up most of this first quarter. And now they want to pay it off. It's 1st and goal.
180.
Here's Gibbs. he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Rock right. Touchdown, Lions. It's his second touchdown of the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and less than a yard. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. On 3rd down is Williams from the gun. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I can recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers, and the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Griese was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone, and Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Goff to throw on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a pickup of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
We go to us. 180.
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
180.
Goff in the pistol. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. I might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
So the receiver does everything right except for the most important part. He runs a nice route, great separation downfield, but now you just got to finish that thing off with a catch.
It is 3rd and long.
Hold on. Check. 120.
Goff to throw. It is caught left side by St. Brown. 12 yards on that hookup. 1st down, Detroit.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A couple of 1st downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10. They hand it to Gibbs.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down and 7.
Black 20. Value 3.
Now Goff. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and 7.
20. 12. Super.
Here's Goff. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
120.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. First and 10 now from the 36.
120. Tiger. Me.
We'll try and run the option left. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
Here we go. 180. Value one. Out.
Handoff, Gibbs running left. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the Bears' 21-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
12. 180. Turbo.
Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 7.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
To throw is Goff. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Good eye. 120.
Throwing here is Goff. Scrambling to his left. That is on. What a job on the scramble. Isaac Toussaint. Touchdown, Detroit. And that is touchdown number 1 in the National Football League career of a guy, Greg, taken high in the draft, hoping for moments like that.
When you get drafted in the first round, Mike, let alone as a wide receiver, the expectation in the NFL today is that you need to come in and be an immediate impact player. Plays like this continue to build that relationship with the quarterback, and I think this guy's got a real bright future.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30.
take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On the RPO, quick toss to Burton.
Complete to Luther Burden.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. The Bears go ahead to take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
At the 44-yard line.
Second down and 3. Moore going in motion. To throw it again, it's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
3rd down and 3. In motion, it's Odunze. Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Clement. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
And the Bears first down.
Throwing again, Williams. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. And he pulled it left. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
The career is more at stake when you win your crown. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind.
Jack Fox to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Duvernay on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Kmet. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do, and man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is caught, that's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Forced out wide. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the Lions are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this...
A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. Looks like the Bears got there, and they did. Chicago ball.
Recovered by Chicago.
In this defense, they've been searching for a splash play, and they got a big one here. Great job separating the man from the ball on the sack, and now it's up to their offense. Can they take advantage of this sudden change situation?
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll put Loveland in motion. Now a toss, left side, it's Swift. Ooh, well now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
Hutchinson on the tackle. A 6-yard pivot brings up 2nd down at the Lions' 6-yard line.
Second down, they need 3. A play fake. Now Williams exiting the pocket right. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he takes it back all the way. How about a pick two if you prefer? The play backfires for the offense in a big way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL. The rare pick two. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Come on. 180. Louis.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Super 60s. 180.
Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now, Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 33 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
180. What's up?
They run with the former there, David Montgomery. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A loss of 2.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Come on. Here we go. 76. 180. Jester. What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. Flushed to his left. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down, Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Third and long. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. They'll run with Swift. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Williams. To the outside, a catch made by Moore.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. On first down, it's Goff. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And it'll bring up second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is,
the pressure, too much, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, he gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Goff. Now a pass deep for St. Brown. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Lions going to send out the All-Pro from a season ago, Jack Fox, to punt, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. It's a short kick. Fair catch is called for, and they're going to be in business with a short field to work. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. From the 31, here is 2nd down and 5. They'll put Loveland in motion. They'll go again with Swift, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
On 3rd down, it's Williams, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears will extend their lead. The Lions call their first timeout.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
You gotta pump this out. You got motion man. You got motion man right there. Cut. 180. Orange. Cut.
Goff's going to throw here on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the 19-yard line.
5.
On 2nd down, Goff. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
5. 20.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. In motion, it's Odunze. On the toss, it is Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Go.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
I love this call, Mike. You're basically asking yourself, can your offense beat this defense? And they know exactly what play is coming. And I'll tell you the answer, it's an emphatic yes. They run the quarterback sneak right up the gut, and they turn 4th down into a 1st.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
Brought down at the 2-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. One more time, they try Swift, and he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their Week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in Week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Cairo Santos to kick off.
So here's
Chicago.
Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Now. Check. Now, 180. DC.
Goff to throw on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Up top. 120. Maverick.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. A second down throw for Goff. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
From the gun, on third down, it's gone. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out first, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long.
Go. Cut. 180. Louis. We go. 76. What's that?
Here's Goff. Now he'll work his way out right. And he spots his targets downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. And Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
180. Hard ball. Shell.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's now 2nd down.
Now Goff. Now deep shot for Amon-Ra. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They get the victory away.